Now let's examine the typical recovery pattern following a concussion, because you might be having questions. And obviously understanding that everybody's individual experience does vary. But for most individuals, symptoms start appearing within the first 48 hours, but peak, so are the worst, by 3 to 5 days after the injury. And they typically begin to resolve within 2 weeks after the injury. However, for 30% of people, particularly those who may not seek active treatment or rely solely on rest, risk developing post-concussion syndrome, which in adults is if symptoms are persisting beyond 4 weeks. PCS involves prolonged symptoms, but it's crucial to understand that this doesn't necessarily imply ongoing brain damage. Instead, it's indicating secondary deficits or dysregulations in the body and the nervous system resulting from the initial concussion. While there is this general trajectory, recovery time can vary significantly. Some people recover within weeks or months, while others may take even more than a year. So why is this? The reasons some people experience PCS while others do not are not fully understood, but it may relate to factors like prior vulnerabilities, such as having multiple concussions. There is some scientific evidence to suggest that having multiple concussions will make recovery time much longer. Also, the severity of the injury itself and underlying health conditions, such as metabolic or inflammatory issues. It is important to realize that you hold the reins in your hands when it comes to your healing journey and its pace. So let's take charge. Here are some key insights to help you optimize your recovery process and make it as quick as possible for you. First and foremost, equip yourself with the right information. This program is a vital resource amidst a sea of misinformation out there, and within it we'll discuss proven strategies to really speed up your recovery process. It's crucial to really integrate all these strategies simultaneously at the same time, rather than implementing them all individually. This is an important thing to know because a holistic approach that encompasses mindset, exercise, diet, and sleep really does have the most favorable outcomes. Also, avoid overexertion and doing too much too soon. This is a super common way to slow down recovery times. And so a gradual increase in activity levels are really important to prevent setbacks. Listen attentively to your body signals and pace yourself accordingly. And we'll talk more about how to do exactly that throughout this course. Lastly, try and minimize your stress to support your body's healing process. Use relaxation techniques, deep breathing, meditation, yoga to manage your stress effectively. But again, we'll be talking through this. And by embracing all these strategies collectively and seizing control of your recovery journey, you'll really be able to accelerate your concussion recovery. And studies have shown that all of these aspects are really important for your recovery. But please do know that this timeline is different for everybody, and there is no one size fits all. For one person, it might be 2 years, when the next person, following the same steps, it might be 3 months or 2 weeks. Try not to compare yourself. Just focus on what works for you. And trust me, if you stick to these strategies, you'll see the fastest recovery rate for you.